All right. Well, here's something else I want to talk about, guys. What's going on? How's everybody doing out there? Coming back at you with another video. I just found this Game Informer article. I didn't know. I hadn't Googled to see all the information when the world premiere dropped on March 9th because I watched the world premiere, so I figured that was all the information. Maybe some parts went over my head and I didn't get all the info. You know, maybe I got up to eat or press pause or I missed some parts. I'm not sure. But I wanted to talk about this. I want to talk about classes, basically, because I read this on the Game Informer article, and this has me, it has me annoyed. I don't agree with this. Let me explain right here. As you can see, when you break camp, right down in here, when you find a camp throughout the world, there are going to be camps where you can go and you can heal yourself. If you go up a little bit, maimed soldiers can rid themselves of persistent injuries at these camps. A new crafting system allows you to use items you gather from around the environment. Sounds a lot like Tomb Raider. That's exactly how Tomb Raider is. You come upon a camp, you could put in your talent points. You could unlock certain things. So that reminds me of Tomb Raider right there. And you can create useful items, healing syringes, bandages, rations, etc. This isn't what I want to get into. I want to get into once you break camp, this is what you can do. It also allows you to swap between the 4 character classes in Breakpoint. Besides that, people didn't even ask for this. People did not want classes. We didn't want classes in the PvP portion of Wildlands, let alone now moving forward, now we have classes in the PvE portion. But here's why I'm upset. If you don't already know this and you didn't read this already, look at this, right? So there's the run and gun assault class, the range specialist sharpshooter, the stealth-oriented panther, Splinter Cell anyone? And a heavy hitting class that allows you to use rocket launchers, what's the difference between a heavy hitting and the run and gun assault class? I don't know. One's more limber than the other. Who knows? So, similar to the specializations in Division 2, each class has a persistent skill tree with unique tools. For instance, when the Panther class is equipped, you can use a smoke bomb to provide cover when moving through open spaces. First of all, if you're going stealth, I'm assuming the Panther class is like stealth, even though in Splinter Cell, Panther was a mixture of lethal and stealth. Why are you just going to drop a smoke bomb? You're going to drop smoke bombs to disappear when you're already spotted. Anyway, and the sharpshooter can add 3 special bullets to the magazine that add extra damage. Let me pause there. Extra damage. So we already know off the bat, if you've seen the trailer or if you've seen gameplay, there are Division type heavy duty guys who have like miniguns. They're all armored out. So you know off the bat, there are going to be some bullet sponge mechanics, especially if we have special bullets that add extra damage. So you know there's going to be normal dudes, a bullet to the head, 1 shot, 1 kill, or how it is now in Wildlands. If they're not on alert, 1 shot will take them out. A few shots if they are alerted. But there's going to be more. There's going to be dudes in armor who are armored out who are going to take more bullets. Watch. And as well as the sharpshooter as well can hold their breath longer than other classes lining up for precision shots. That's Splinter Cell mechanic. A game that we all want. I'm assuming if you play Ghost Recon, you play Splinter Cell. If not, it's your loss. These are things that we want in Splinter Cell. So it's kind of like they're giving us little things to hold us off. If we don't hear a Splinter Cell release for 2020 at E3 2019, I'm going to lose it. I've been waiting for a new Splinter Cell for so long. They teased us in Wildlands with it. Now they're giving us kind of Splinter Cell-ish mechanics in Breakpoint. Like, guys, just drop the Splinter Cell. We all want it. Anyway, so here's my problem. You mean to tell me you took away the AI? Our AI died. It's a helicopter crash. You took away the AI. Cool, whatever. I can get behind a story if the story fits, which it doesn't, because now we have no AI, but we can still play with players. So we're solo survival behind enemy lines, but we can play with people. But we're solo, so we don't have AI. Blah blah blah. That's a whole mess. That's a whole other video to discuss. I discussed it in my AI video a couple videos before, but I don't think I got into the nitty gritty of how that doesn't even make sense as far as story wise. How are you going to write a story that you're a solo player behind enemy lines and we took the AI out because of it, but you could still play co-op, like whatever. What pisses me off is that you mean to tell me, So I'm behind enemy lines. I'm rationing things. I'm picking up new weapons and everything. I'm making my guy better. And then I go to a camp and I say, okay, I'm going to play Panther style, which means I can't have a rocket launcher. I'm going to play Assault class, which means I can't have smoke bombs. So, like, why would anyone limit themselves when you're behind enemy lines? That doesn't make any sense. The whole idea, you guys said, Ubisoft said, in the interview, we want people to be able to play the way they want to play. We want to give them as many choices as possible, but you're limiting our choices between classes that we have to choose when we break camp. That doesn't make any sense. So you mean to tell me if I want to go in stealth, and then if things if shit hits the fan and things go wrong, that I can't turn around, pull out a rocket launcher, and start shooting things, or if I want to go assault, I can't go stealth at first and drop a smoke to evade? Or like, why are you making these decisions? Why are you making people choose between this? Is it because you want 4 people to choose all different things that bring an ensemble of things together to form as a unit? Like it's bad thinking, in my opinion. People want to have the opportunity to walk in slow, creep around, go stealth, move into a Panther situation where now they have to kill a few guys, and then when the base is alerted, all right, I'm going to pull out my rocket launcher, shoot down this tower, pull out my gun, shoot these dudes. I want to drop a smoke grenade here, escape this way. Like, that's what people want to do. People want to play the way they want to play, but throughout the mission, not, okay, this mission I have to do it this way. I have to run back to camp, choose a different class. This mission I'll play this way. I want to give the developers the benefit of the doubt, but I really just think they're making mistakes, especially when it comes to this. I gave them the benefit of the doubt with the AI. It's like, okay, maybe they wanted to build the AI from the ground up. The AI in Wildlands really sucked. Maybe it's a whole new system and it's going to take more than the time they took from Wildlands to now to create it, which I think is BS. But this class system is ridiculous. We didn't want classes in PvP. You gave it to us. We didn't want all the drones. We didn't want the little yellow dots that showed us where everyone is. We didn't want the mortar and grenade icons on the floor. You were holding our hands throughout everything, and we said we don't want that. We don't want that. And you doubled down on it. And now you gave it to us in PvP with the classes. We didn't even want that. And it's still 4v4. That's another video I have to make talking about PvP. It's like, yo, what's going on, guys? What are you guys doing? Nobody wants to be sitting there playing solos thinking to themselves, oh, I have to make a decision. Do I want smoke or do I want a rocket launcher? Do I want to be able to hold my breath or do I want to be able to take my assault rifle and kill everybody more? Like, I don't even know what is run and gun assault class going to be. Is it going to be just like how like the point man is? Maybe I have a little more health, but I can't do certain things. Or are the loadouts going to lock us into grenades past the smoke grenades? Like, this opens up a whole can of worms that I hope it doesn't go too crazy. I mean, could you imagine being out in the field in the game? You're walking through stuff and you unlock or you find, I don't know how it's going to work, but what if you find a rocket launcher? You're stealthing through, boom, rocket launcher unlocked. Oh, I got the rocket launcher. Oh, you cannot use the rocket launcher because you are the stealth class. Like, what? Are you really going to do that to people? Oh, yo, I got smoke grenades. Click, click. Oh, I can't throw them. Why? Because I'm not the Panther class. So dumb. So dumb. What creative director or whoever is in charge of making these decisions, why? Why would you lock new things that are in the game? People wanted smoke grenades on day 1 in Wildlands. Yo, guys, where's the smoke grenades? Where are the smoke grenades? Oh, we gave you smoke grenades in Breakpoint, and they're locked behind one of the 4 classes. Have fun. Play it your way. Play your way, guys. Except it's not your way. It's our way. It's so ridiculous, man. Anyway, I could sit here and rant all day long. I'm going to go on the forums and rant to people. The forum, they're already ranting. People are ranting about everything. All these decisions, none of them make sense. None of them make sense. This one bothers me more than the AI. Because the AI I could understand, they like I said before, all right, you want to change things up. You want to make it kind of like that solo play behind enemy lines. Maybe I could live with that, okay? Plus, like I said, the AI was dumb to begin with. other than the sync shot, which they have, and when shit hit the fan and you said, yo, fire, and they ran around like idiots, the three of them just killing everything, that was the only time they were useful. Other than that, you'd be stealth somewhere and they're circling a bad guy who didn't even see them. So maybe they're really building it from the ground up. But this is ridiculous. I want to go in Commando style. For all you guys that didn't see Commando, go watch Commando with Arnold Schwarzenegger. He hooks himself up, puts a paint on, and he walks into that base. And at first, he's creeping. Kills this dude, kills that dude, low key. And then when, boom, he gets seen, shit hits the fan, shit goes wild. What does he do? Turns around, starts blasting, whips up his rocket launcher, starts blowing shit up. It's like he made the transition from Panther to run and gun assault. And that's what you should be able to do. I'm going to play Panther, but I want to start from 300 yards out of the base, sniping dudes and work my way in. Oh, sorry, you can't hold your breath as long because now you're the Panther class. There had to be better ways to mix this stuff in. I'd rather a talent tree, but no, you're going to split these between talent trees. And if this has to do with making trying to make the game longer or seem like it's different, or I don't know. I just don't know what they're thinking, man. I really don't know what they're thinking. Because that's going to be ridiculous. And if it's like the Division, in the Division, if you are the sharpshooter, I can't really remember right now. Oh, I can remember the Demolition class has like LMG, plus points to your LMG. And I think plus points to, was it shotgun? Or was it, no, I think it was, what are the small guns called? It's LMGs, assault rifles, and dude, I'm drawing a blank. I'm so retarded. Anyway, and each class you could put in points to make those guns stronger. I swear, Ghost Recon Breakpoint better not do that. I better not be the Panther class and it's like plus damage to your pistol. Or I'm the assault class and it's like plus damage to an LMG. Oh, I'm sharpshooter, plus damage to submachine gun? Is that the word I was looking for? Whatever, plus damage to sniper rifles. That's going to be so silly. Like, guys, we already have the Division. Don't do that for Breakpoint. But, I'm getting ahead of myself. It doesn't say that here. It doesn't say that it's going to do that. But if you have 4 different classes with talent trees, obviously they're going to all mix and match certain things, and you're going to want to play one way or a whole slew of ways during one mission, and you're not going to be able to. Like, why limit somebody to not be able to go in slow, Panther their way in, pure stealth, shit goes crazy, go crazy? No, but you're limiting that. Oh, I went Panther, I don't have smoke now. And at this point, I don't know how the tree is gonna look. We're gonna have to wait until the beta, unless they show it at E3. And more info will probably come out. People at E3, they'll probably fly out, big YouTube channels to play at E3. Because if it is like that, I don't see anybody. There's gonna be a weak class. Because if Panther is stealth, no one's gonna care about smoke. No one is gonna care about smoke. Everybody's gonna be decked out with a rocket launcher, play stealth until you get seen, and then you go crazy. Because that makes the most sense. Okay, I could play stealth. Unless Panther is like +2 to your boots. Like, what was it? Splinter Cell, the one after Conviction, where you could your gear actually did things, and you could have boots that made you quieter. They better not do that in this game. I swear to God, they better not put those mechanics in this game. But they're getting close to it, one step at a time. What's the next Ghost Recon game going to be 2-3 years from now? They're going to, they're going to continue down this path. They're going to give us our AI back, but still, I don't even know. I don't even know, guys. Oh, anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. This is ridiculous. Go to the forum boards, voice your opinion. If you don't have an account, make a Ubisoft account. Let them know how you feel. There might not be big things they could change for overall systems that they've built, but they might be able to tweak certain things that who am I kidding? They're not going to change anything. They never do. the everything that we asked for in Wildlands, like the little things like cutting through fences, we asked for that in the beta in Wildlands. Like, yo, can we cut through fences? Where are the wire cutters? And now they gave it to us in Breakpoint. So let your voice be heard now. Maybe you'll get it in the next Ghost Recon game. I don't know. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about these classes and really see how you guys felt about it. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. It better not be super technical to the point where so many things are separated between all 4 classes that you're sitting there like, oh, I did this mission, but I have to run back to camp because now I have to do Panther. Oh, I have to run back to camp because I want to do Assault. I'll need a rocket launcher. I have to run back to camp. That's going to be annoying. And I could see it now. If it's built like that, if the game is like that, where you realize, shit, I picked the wrong class for this mission, that's going to make a lot of people angry because you're limiting what people would roll out with anyway. If anything, they should have went the Metal Gear Solid 5 online route, where if you put a lot of shit on your character got heavier and he moved slower. I would take that. You want to make a Panther, 1 gun on my back, 1 firearm, and like 1 set of grenades, and your dude is mad agile. He moves mad smooth. He has different stealth kills. He's not as heavy. He could run faster, more agility, more stamina. That's cool. That's a system I might be able to get behind if you implemented something new where it's like, all right, that makes sense. If I want to have the smoke grenades, the incendiary grenades, the frag grenades, and I want to have 2 guns, 1 rocket launcher, and it's like your dude is mad heavy, can hardly move, to the point where you're just running and gunning everything because that's the only thing you could really do. If you're trying to stealth behind somebody, they hear you more. Those are systems that if you built them, I could probably be like, this is cool. Because my guy has so many things on him, he's too loud to creep behind somebody. So you have to balance what you roll out with depending on how you want to play. That's letting us play our way. That's how you create a game to let people play the way they want to play when they're doing the story missions. Not pigeonhole things behind categories, behind classes, and then say, pick one. That's not letting us play our way, because the Panther, halfway through a mission, might want to have a rocket launcher. The Assault class, halfway through a mission, might want to throw smoke and escape into the jungle. Like, you're not letting people literally play their way. And this just seems wrong to me. Doing classes like this seems wrong. And I don't know how they would implement classes in a game like this. Maybe you shouldn't. We didn't even want it for the PvP. And we don't want it for the PvE. But maybe I'm wrong. Let me know, guys, if you're watching this video, let me know in the comments. Yo, you're wrong, bro. Classes would be awesome because X, Y, and Z. And I don't know. Maybe I'm just too old in my ways of gaming. I'm too used to the old school Ghost Recon games, the old SOCOM games, games where it's just like you rolled out and what you had on you, you had on you. Dude, to this day, SOCOM still resonates with me with the clips. And they did it with, magazines. They did it with the Ghost, on the Wildlands, the Ghost gameplay, where if you removed the magazine and you put in a new magazine, you lost those bullets. Like SOCOM was one of the first games I remember to do that. Now I didn't play Counter-Strike, which was like PC gaming before SOCOM, but those little things in SOCOM, like those are the things I remember to this day that development teams never could reproduce. Like with the Ghost War PvP for Wildlands, you shouldn't be able to walk over to an ammo crate and get health for a game that you're letting infinite reses anyway. It doesn't make any sense. There are just things that don't make sense. But now I digress. Now I'm just ranting. Guys, that's all I want to talk about in this video. Let me know what you think about the class system. When more info comes out and I found out about it, I'm going to discuss it because this is one of my favorite franchises right now. SOCOM is dead. Metal Gear Solid is over. Kojima's somewhere else making God knows what. All I really have is Splinter Cell and Ghost Recon. I don't really play anything else. I play other games, obviously, but I'm talking about for like shooters. I like the shooter category. That's the category I go to for a lot of fun. I'm still playing Wildlands. The Division is a looter shooter, MMO, RPG-ish, but I just don't want him to ruin this franchise, man. And it seems like a lot of people aren't happy. But we could be the minority. You know, maybe everyone else is happy. Maybe my 13-year-old nephew is going to buy and be like, this is the greatest game ever. Oh, my God. And while my old ass is sitting there like, oh, this is terrible. But we'll find out. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. Let me know how you feel about this whole situation. Anything else. If you want me to talk about something or you want my opinion on something, I always talk in the comments. My channel's small, so I have time to discuss things. And, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. All right? Peace.